Starting at small forward. At 7, wearing number 23, Lowry Marketing.
It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And for the Jazz, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's Collins. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. Well, Greg, this matchup features 2 teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now, here is George. Pass to Markkanen. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Talk about confidence. Markkanen feeling like he can drill shots from anywhere right now.
And here is Hunter. Back to Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here is George. Collins, a screen on Young. From deep, George. Atlanta with the rebound. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that? What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, Will Hardy talked to me a little while ago. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Oh, this is kind of fun. Sexton coming back and returning the favor.
Young outside. And that one, good.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. George against Young. Here's Hendricks. Back to George. 5 on the clock. Over Young. Good defensive work there by Young. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. George against Young. This one for 3. Johnson, the pass to Young. Now, here's Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by George. Utah trailing here. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Young dishes to Capella. Here's Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Reza Shea in for Bogdanovich. And it's the Hawks ball. They trail by 1. Young taking his time here. Six to shoot. Here's the 3. That one's not going to go. So at the end of 1 quarter to play, still a close game. Jazz lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Reza Shea is out there with Nance. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Good on the triple. Young's got 7.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team. You can't stand him if he's playing against you. Yeah, if you give Reza Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. Jazz passing it around. To the inside. Clarkson, no good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. Now, here's Clarkson. After the miss from Trae Young. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. The first free throw is good. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
The Jazz making a switch here. Collins is checked in, and both free throws good for Clarkson. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 Conference Finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. And they have not overcome that.
And here's George, following the three-pointer by Trae Young.
2 minutes remaining.
Kessler, a screen on Bogdanovich. To the paint. Kessler against Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to George. Over Young. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from George. Outside Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Clarkson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks leading by 3. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Step back, here come the Utah Jazz Dancers.
A different look for Utah. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Sexton in for Lauri Markkanen. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Larry Nance. Johnson, the pass to Young. Here's Ricochet. Young outside. Going inside. And he knocks down the jumper. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter. That was good D, but Trae Young showing how elite he can be offensively.
Clarkson against Young. From 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's George, following the bucket by the Hawks. Collins kicks to Clarkson. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
And Young, here we go. And he converts the layup. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes. And guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. But if we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you'd better be ready to put a body on somebody.
The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah. And it's Sexton penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass. Sexton's got 5 now.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Young outside. There's the triple. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing, cooking with grease right now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. And here's Young, following Colin Sexton's 3. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Young from the arc. Hendricks pulls it in. Jazz trail by 7. Up top, Markkanen, defended by Young. George passes to Markkanen. Over Young. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by George.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Utah making a change here. Kessler's checked in. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Atlanta.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Young left side. Over George. Young's shot is good. Young's got 21 in the game.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Pass to Collins. Outside for Sexton. Off target from outside. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. That's no good. Miss number 5 against 14 makes. Jazz trail by 5. On the wing, Markkanen. No good on the 3. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Young outside. 30 seconds left in the third. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Outside, Markkanen. Sinks the three-pointer. Markkanen's got 7 points in the game. And here's Young. 23 points in the game. Teardrop shot. No good that time. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks on top, up by 4. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Trae Young. Rizachet is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Clarkson.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Nance against Markkanen. Young with no one around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Sexton finds Kessler. Clarkson on the wing. Front past the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Shots good from Young.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
John Collins, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Atlanta also making some changes here. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Rizachet. And it's Bogdanovich in for Daniels. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Utah. Young's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Young against George. Outside, Markkanen. Back to George. Clarkson looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Hunter. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clarkson against Hunter. Collins a screen on Hunter. Clarkson goes in. Rebound Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Hunter with it. George picks him up. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Johnson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here's Clarkson. That one goes in.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Johnson against Markkanen. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And he drives in. Collins grabs the miss. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sexton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George against Young. Hunter with it. Pass to Johnson. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 11.
That's a good, solid heads-up play from Hunter. Finds the spot-up ready man.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, guys. Trae, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're heading in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now, our player of the game, Trae Young.